universe. So it's awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm pretty sure we are confident this current Biafra government in exile has already shown us the confidence that they've given us the confidence that they are up to the task and they know exactly what they are doing. So it can only get better. The more we get the information, the better we'll be very happy to hear what's going on. I have absolute confidence in exactly what they are doing, and I'm pretty sure we will get the best. So I just wanted to contribute to that. The other thing I wanted to contribute to what JD Walker said was, no, was it JD Walker? No, okay, yes, about the content creators. You know, about this media thing with this Nigerian jihadist military, about these content creators. When you look at the content creators in the zoo, and everywhere mainly, it's that they are there solely to make money. They do. If you check some of the content creation, I do go on there to see some of the things. They put a lot of effort. They work very hard. It's their daily bread. So, knowing how the zoo operates, how long is it going to take them? Where one person will embezzle the money that they are going to be paying these people. Like everything that they do, it will not work. It will scatter because they will pay them today, tomorrow they won't pay them. And those people they are there for their own interest to make money. And even when they are even given a line of what they are supposed to talk about, they will not do a proper research. They will not do it well because it is not from their mind, it's from money making. And just like how the IPOB 500, how many thousand, 500,000 that they put out there to fight the prime minister, to bring him down during the time when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria from Kenya. They put those people out there. At the end of the day, what happened to them? After they haven't received any money, they stop. So will it be the same thing will happen to these people? They will fade away eventually because everything they have put their hands on will never work. I just thought I'll put that out there to add to what JD Walker has said. So my people, these people are just a non-starter. They have failed before they even started because they are not doing the right thing. They will never do the right thing. And our prime minister have said, I will be your end. And so shall it be. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister and our co-host, Claridins, for that wonderful one. Like what you just said. And again, may we remind our people also, because our prime minister have been saying this since last week or so, before we go to Uncle Denamba. He was talking about in regards to this voting of 18. And may I, before I go ahead, may I just acknowledge the presence of our brother Emeko Arago, the silent man. He always hangs around. My brother, the kind of links that you've been sending, thank you so much for all that you've been doing, my brother. They're easy. They're easy. Our own sister, OB Chicago, thank you. I see you. Archbishop, here. Na Bishop na kwa na yeba Archbishop na Mr. Selection go. Thank you, my brother Archbishop, for being here. And I've seen Nonso before. I forget. I actually thought I did acknowledge him. Nonso was here. I don't know if he left or I think he left or I couldn't see him anymore. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. And may I bring forth the result that our Prime Minister shared with us in last week. This been a week anyway, but he hasn't released an update since then. In regards to the state that is currently leading in the overall of the voting that we are having, our referendum vote, our Prime Minister shared the top 10 in Biafra territories. And the first state leads with 14.4% is Owerri State from the old Imo State. I'm not from Owerri State anyway, but I but a second. The second state that is lead with 12.7% is Olu State. From the same old Imo State, Olu State is second, followed by Enugu State with 11.4% of overall vote. The fourth state is Ebonyi State with 8.2% of the total vote. Aba State follows with 7.8%. And then Odimegu State with 6.1%, followed by Omambala with 5.7%. Ikemba State followed with 5.1%. And the last two is Okigwe State. From the same Odimo State, the whole three states from the Odimo State appeared, but Obuzinke was 5.1%. And the last state is Aludo with 3.5%. This is a welcome development. We understand that only the Prime Minister and maybe one or two other people, because he said it in one of the programs, I remember vividly, that only him and somebody else in the cabinet is aware that have access to these data and the rest of it. So we congratulate the people of Owerri State for being the top at the moment, followed by Olu. But at the end of the day, what matter? It does not matter, even if the state, your state, does not appear here among these top 10. The issue there is that so that Kebokwombo, at the end of the day, it does not matter which state leads, although it's important, it's encouraging. You know how the Prime Minister behaves and all that. He's just bringing this so that other state, so that they wake up and do the needful as well. But the most important is that Biafrans are voting massively. Just like what he said, I think it was today or the program he hosted before today's one. I couldn't remember vividly. But he was saying that 20%, 20 million Biafrans did not vote because they listened to what the government said in the last February 8th, last year's election of a terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria presidential election also. So among that, he wanted to say the only people that voted was about around 4.something million, which the Islamic State of Nigeria claim is not up to that. But he said that if we can get half of that, up to 2.5 million votes, that's all. We are good to go, according to him. So our people, it does not matter whether we have 100 million votes or not. The most important, we understand that Islamic State of Nigeria have sent agents out there disrupting, kidnapping, and intimidating and bullying and harassing all the electoral officials. Because they were waiting before, they thought it was going to be OB72, LP 27. No, it did not happen the way they wanted it. But meanwhile, even with that, that's why I said that all these journalists or whatever that they're bringing together and having the meetings, you can do your shenanigans and your brown envelope stuff that we know that you normally do. But please, don't go to those people that is working under the government in whatever level. It does not matter what their work is. Don't do anything. Don't say anything in regard to who is doing what. Because so we will not accept insiders, informant, coming to point fingers or give out our people and whatever they do for the government. They are doing it for the interest of you as well. So it's not accepted. Do your own thing, carry your propaganda, say any bad thing against the government, right? It does not matter. The Biafra Republic government in exile does not care. You can do whatever you want, any shenanigans, write anything bad against it. No publicity is bad publicity for any government, especially in the times of in time of liberation. People will go and dig out the truth, just like what the Prime Minister have said this morning, my time. So it does not matter what you people do. At the end of the day, Biafra will be here. It will be really clear, defended at all costs. It does not matter, even with the whole sabotage. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much, Claridin, for bringing that up. And do you want to say put one or two things there, Claridin, before we go to Mazi Onyakanku number? I think Claridin might.
No, it's all right. You can go to Mazi. You can go to him.
Okay, and we welcome the presence of our sister at Mass Peace. Thank you for coming, Toshi, and the rest of the people that came. Please try and share the space so that we can get a lot of our people in. And it's important that they understand what is coming. And also, you cannot run and hide under the house. You don't want to go and serve Biafra military. It's not going to happen. So do the need to. Someone mic is on. Okay, Mazi, Onyakanku, go ahead.
Thank you. Once again, all protocol duly and humbly observed. You see, I want to chip in. I heard what you were saying regarding the age limit. You see, in this United States of Biafra, we are starting everything afresh. The school curriculum will be entirely changed. You see, our school, all this, what they say, kindergarten, all those things, we may not have those kind of those rubbish. Because You see, taking a child from the parents from age of 1 or 2, it causing a lot of damage. Okay, perhaps, but I'm just suggesting maybe before a child will go to school, maybe from 3 years to 4 years, and from every our school, there will be there will be training, there will be sports. You look at Chinese school, Chinese students, from little that child, their leg will be touching their head. They are flexible. That is what we want. Our children will be flexible. Everything they want to be will be from that childhood. Everything they want to be. Everybody will be fit. Fitness will not be, I'm telling you, both in combat, in physical combat, everybody will be fit. There will be boxing in our primary school. There will be all kind of training. Even all this paramilitary training will be in all the schools. Every school, whether you want to be private or you must follow that instruction. We don't want laziness now. Listen, laziness will be a crime. I'm telling you, lazy will be a crime in Biafra. Laziness will be a crime. If your mate beat you, you cry for your mate, it will be oh God. Okay, I'm telling you, my brother, because we have suffered a lot, and we don't want coward in Biafra. All our school will have facilities, both for anything. That is, from there you discover the talent of a child. From there you discover the talent of a child. Before the person will finish from primary school to enter secondary school, everything will be okay. Then again, when you enter military at 18, you already have experience of many training. Just to enter there to do some few training, and then finish. Okay, and after that, the person will have totally, so that when you are called, you don't need training. All you need to just carry a gun and enter barrack. You know what I'm saying? And like all those, all our schools will be well equipped. Every equipment. This is not like, in Nigeria, many people have died with the talents. In Biafra, when we want to go to Olympic, any sport, we go with our best. There will be no nepotism. There will be no undue favoritism. That nepotism that destroyed many, that have destroyed every system. Undue favoritism. Do you have somebody? Do you know that my brother wrote Nigeria Defense Academy exam 2 times? My younger brother. He has height, very tall guy, very tall. He taller than me very well. He got the result 2 times. They were asking him, do you have saw this person? They take the result and admitted somebody from North 2 times. All those rubbish will not be seen. That is why it's important. Most of every offices will be headed by those who in this our liberation now, because we cannot tolerate iota, and we will live. Our law will be top notch. We will uphold our law with everything. Anybody who go against the law will be punished. Nobody, because that is the only way we can be able to build a very powerful nation. Our law will not be tampered with. Never. Nobody, whoever it may be. So we must make sure that in our beginning, from childhood, because if you want to prepare children for whatever they want to be, from that childhood, they will be easily. Let me tell you, some people think that their children will not accommodate different things. No, they're making mistake. I used to say this. So many years ago, my father died. Everything that happened, I can write everything now. I won't forget one. Everything. The closeness I have with my father, everything, I can write everything without forgetting any. That is why it's good to do something that will help the children in their face when they are small. Don't do something that will destroy them, because their memory is very empty. It's very, very retentive. Everything that enters there will be there. Both physically, mentally, we are going to prepare everyone from that teenagehood before the person will even reach 18 years. He will have known everything. Everything. This will not be when somebody will come out from university. He cannot even know the product that is in, how many product is in crude oil. He don't know what is it. Now, ask many of us who don't know what is a bitumen. We don't know what is a limestone. If we see them, we cannot even recognize it. It's appalling. It's really they're dead with us. This our education will center based on resources in our land. How to utilize it. That is where our education will start. How to utilize those things, how to make it, to bring it to finished goods, how to harness it, how to harness our talents and make use of it. That all these things, prepare your mind, my people. Prepare your mind. A lot. All hands must be on this. Prepare your mind. This is not about not about speaking grammar. What we need is what is in your brain, what you have, not grammar, not English. Please prepare. Don't allow anybody to deceive you with the accent. Prepare your mind. That ingenuity God give you, prepare it. You are going to utilize it. Biafra will bring it out. Biafra will harness everything. I'm telling you. So let us understand this. And whether you born 10 or you born 20, every of your children will be useful. Therefore, we make every child to be useful. That's what I want to ship in, my brothers. So, because we cannot, we come together where anybody challenge you, and we are going to teach our children to value life, to be patriotic, to value life, not valuing money. Not value money, because when you value life, money will not control you. You control money. We're going to teach them to value life, to be patriotic, to defend. Whenever you hear anywhere, you hear the national anthem of Biafra, you will stop and stand still. Even if you are walking on the road, you hear the national anthem of Biafra, you stop and stand still. That is what we are going to. Prepare your mind. We have a lot of work to do, and we're going to do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother Mazi Onyekachukwu, Nkodi number for that, a wonderful one. Guys, there's this post that our Minister of Information shared, and I put it on Jumbotron. First, let me just go through it before I tell you guys what's going on. He says, Sona Akwarawa, our Minister of Information, he says, the Nigeria Islamic Terrorist Army have resorted to hosting spaces now on Twitter X, just like the one that our Prime Minister shared. He said, since their journalists they contracted couldn't deliver on their propaganda leaflets against Atsaman Eba and BRGI and the entire Biafran people. So, and our Prime Minister shared the screenshot of how many people that was live on that program that the Nigerian Ragtag Army hosted. It was around 800 and something people that was there. And after 11 hours, there's 1,200 people that have watched that program or listened to the program, sorry. But our Prime Minister hosted the space as well today, my own time in the morning. And then the Prime Minister was comparing both. His own was even, Prime Minister was putting 32,000. But at the moment, the other time when I went and checked, let me go to bookmark again because I did bookmark it. When I checked before, now it's 52,000. 52,000 have, like, among the ones that was live, 52,000 tuned in. And the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria is still stuck on 1,200. So now, I think our Minister of Information will be hosting space by at the top of the hour. So, guys, I've got like 45 minutes or 40 minutes from now because I won't stay until he comes in. So, our brother David Inanna just reminded me because I didn't see the tweet. You know, sometimes when you're occupied with hosting, like you did a lot of things and then some certain things you can't see them. So, he reminded me,
I
and
want to
I've
chip in
actually,
something.
yeah, I put it on Jumbotron. Go ahead, our minister.
Okay, based on yesterday's space, I was hosted by our sister Stella. You know, after all said and done there yesterday, I, you know, what I understand or what I will conclude is that everything that the colonial masters brought to us is shambles, and their media, mainstream media, we should not believe anything like that CNN, BBC, and Al Jazeera. Everything they are bringing is bastard. They are just trying to bring things to deceive us. You know, they are not telling us the truth. Our people should stop listening to those news and believing whatever they are. Everything they bring, we should put them down and make our own way of broadcasting our own news hearing, because everything they painted, for instance, Russia bad from who knows, when we were a little boy, we used to hear Russia is a bad country. With all joy, there was this song we used to sing that time. They tagged Russia as a bad country, a bad nation, and we believe them. We believe that Britain and the US, they are the best countries, and that's why our people are trooping inside there, and they are even all the things that our people can make. They will those countries, they will take them, and they will be working for them, and we have to turn everything they brought to us down and see those that are working, that truly loves us. We should be listening for from those people. That is what I want to make of that yesterday's space. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our minister Otunwamanya, for that. And guys, if you want to call our minister name, please try and call the full name Otunwamanya. Yeah, he have reiterated that a lot of times, and Onyisi did not get it when he was trying to correct him or also Otunwamanya. So you have to, yes,
Okay.
Claridine, you have to call it full.
Okay, sir. And even only see, I even was trying to correct that one as well. All right, we'll get there. We get there. I with due respect, we'll get there.
Yeah, the mic is yours. The mic is yours as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to, you talked about the number of people who has actually viewed the Prime Minister's space yesterday. I see it was yesterday for me. So not only that, other media like in the YouTube with Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. If you were just ordinary Van zone was over 8,000, almost 8,000 people. So it's when you want to look at the totality of the number of people where this information has decimated, and we cannot begin to count. It's well over 100,000, because this is why Musa is crying, and he go cry tire. And for those of you that is going to recruit, or you have a different agenda on what to do, we've told you, you have failed already. And you've been warned. Come on, try and do and stop what we are doing. And because you know what we are doing is right. So yes, I just thought I'll let people know. And this is just the beginning, The numbers you've called is just the beginning. The number is rising every time. Despite the fact that even the title that he put in there was specific, but his open speech was about what is causing insecurity and criminality in the Southeast. And he eloquently put that to bed. So there's going to be a lot of people who will be interested. And he actually disgraced. He put the Nigerian media, not only disgracing them, confirming to the international community that there is nothing like Nigerian media, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told us that they are our greatest enemy. He actually put that to bed yesterday, because it shows how bad the Nigerian media is. For something this big, none of them are talking about it, because they are not supposed to talk about Biafra. It's only when they want to sign petition and when to try to destroy what we are doing about a woman who is pregnant and sat at home and all of the rubbish, is then you see them talking. And my sisters and brothers, I think even at Arise Telly, that guy that he said his mouth is like a parrot, when they wanted to talk about our prime minister, this recent one that they did, they put the picture of when their own Arise International actually, the picture that they used was the picture that the Arise International put, which they could not help. Now they are putting that picture there. Not only that, they all understand the prime minister now. They all believe in what our prime minister and Biafra government in exile is doing. Because when the question was asked, they deviated from answering the question. They were talking about something else. It's incredible. These people are subjugated. They are living in fear. They are not allowed to talk about what is the truth and what is the media in that zoo is for. What is their purpose? What is the purpose? They are more dangerous. They are the worst thing that has happened to the zoo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister and co-host Claudine, for that wonderful one. You see, you rightly said it, because that program that you were talking about, someone shared it on X. When someone asked that question, that Biafra government, she mentioned Biafra government was saying that they are going to send 15,000 troops to Israel if needed to defend their land against Iran or whomever. And then instead of that one, according to Munko Dinamba, those Otelesha that speak too much grammar, instead of him going that, this is the worst thing that I've ever seen in the history of media. This is between them. These are two co-workers. Instead of that man going directly to the question, he was talking about Onitiri or whomever that declared Yoruba. I never seen anything like this. This is in a full glare, that is on a live on a live shot.
Incredible, my brother. Incredible. They
Honestly,
have lost.
thank you for bringing this up, Clarence, because this is the worst thing that ever happened to media in the Islamic State of Nigeria. Because this is live. I don't know if he was aware that his colleague or her colleague is going to ask this kind of question, because I think she took him by surprise, or I don't understand how it works. Because it was a specific question about Biafra government sending 15,000 soldiers. And she was saying, where did these people think that they're going to bring this? Is this even serious? Is this people? Something like that. Because that was, she was trying to make a caricature of the whole thing. And then instead of this man going directly to the question, he left. He did not even answer, not even for a second. He went straight to the Yoruba Nation Declaration. And the people should stop doing this. It's high time that the government take. I was like, am I hearing different thing? It's just incredible. This is the Islamic State of Nigeria.
My brother, the host, I beg no verse. That's because of
go ahead.
So I raised my hand actually. So let me not lose my line of thought. The truth is that when you have this kind of gutter media, untrained journalists and media houses in a country, how do you expect such country to succeed? Let me tell you the gospel truth. Some of the people that caused the collapse of Nigeria are the media. Because their journalism is very appalling, honestly speaking. Because the truth is that you, as a journalist, when you keep calling white black, and the international community now find out that this thing that you are calling black is white, they always go behind to investigate that. This thing that you are always calling white is calling black is white. When they get to know you, my brother, you lose your relevance. This is why I spoke earlier that the most miserable and the most unfortunate people are the rejected, who don't know that they have been rejected. Just look at the comparison between the Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, airspace, the number of people that view, and the Nigerian military airspace, the number of people that view. This is why I made that statement. Because truth is that Nigeria think that they are still relevant in the eyes of the international community. It's only few corrupt countries that are stealing the resources from this place that are still supporting Nigeria. Even these few corrupt countries like Britain and their allies, they know how corrupt Nigeria is. They know what is happening in Nigeria. They know everything about it. Nigeria is naked before the international community. You understand? So it's unfortunate that you have this kind of people as journalists. How could this be journalists? Were they trained at all? Even me that do not even go to school of journalism, that don't even study anything about journalism, I can do better when I want to make my analysis about issues. Journalists should be bold. They should be brave. But here in Nigeria, journalists are the once you give them put more money inside brand envelope for them, tell them to report what you want them to report. That's what they will report. They will not even go and investigate. And even if they go to investigate, they will not have the courage and the boldness to report the truth. So majority of the people that caused the collapse of Nigeria are the journalists, you understand? And the lies they have told, and the world now understand their lies, and the world now have freedom for their lives, you understand? So it is quite unfortunate. So I just say, let me quickly put this up. So our prime minister, the truth is that Biafra is the people's choice, and the earlier they understand it, the better. Biafra is the people's choice. We have rejected Nigeria. We have rejected. If a lot of us, we have sacrificed for Nigeria before. We carry Nigeria for our head like, if they do independence, if you see us, my brother, if you see the way we dress, you go run, you get. So how long are we going to continue to suffer this forever? This is why we say, oh man, there is no road in Nigeria. No road in Nigeria. Nigeria has been rejected, and it has been rejected. No matter the barrel of guns that we bring to force people together, Nigeria has been rejected, and it has been rejected. You cannot force people to live together. Even marriage, where people spend money, millions of money, thousands of naira to make marriage, those marriages still get divorced. How much more? Me that you did not even consult my fathers and my mothers to bring together with the barrel of the gun. So if you bring me together with the barrel of the gun, I have the right to break myself out with the barrel of the gun as well. You understand? You cannot force people to live together. It's not done anywhere. It is not done any. That is a crime against. That is a crime against man and God. You don't force people to live together. It's a capital no. You understand? So my brother, I'm gonna carry on a bit. Thank you very much. Let me eat here.
Thank you, Rage and Fury, and we had the background of your side.
My baby,
these
yes.
are
My
lucky
daughter, my daughter, yes.
These are lucky Biafrans, because what's await them from next year, it's unbelievable. You know, it's a wonderful thing to know. Thank you so much, Rage and Fury, for that. You know, like just like what Clara Dean was saying in her opening, her earlier submission. We welcome the presence of our brother University in Kendi, Biafra Coastal Region. You're welcome, my brother. Welcome. Guys, like as you guys know, our Minister of Information will be putting up space in the next 40 minutes or so. So in the next 30 minutes, I will bring in the space down so that we'll all go to our minister's space. He has a lot that he wanted to let Biafra knows in regards to the BDF victories and that of the 15,000 soldiers. We will continue hammering on this because the zoo cannot. They're just so angry. And ever since our prime minister put up this topic, it's been hell. All hell broke loose. According, based on what our minister Otunwa Moya was saying as well, all hells are broke loose ever since then up to this very moment. Because I don't know why they were. I know that they are afraid because these people doesn't have anything. You know, just like what our prime minister is doing. He is telling them what he need to do, and he still do the same thing that he told them. So there's nothing this government is hiding. Everything is bare in the public. Although we are not saying that maybe most of the things that among the something that is meant to not for public consumption, they don't bring it out. But I'm saying that ordinarily, because at the beginning, I remember the beginning of this government, a lot of all this IPOB Nigeria today, they are saying, oh no, he shouldn't say that. He shouldn't say that. You know, there's a lot of things you don't have to say that he's immature. He's immature. He can't handle it. At the end of the day, what happened? First, they were saying that he was running speed. There's the second one, they say, oh, he doesn't have secret. But at the end of the day, isn't those things working? It's working. It's working. So they haven't got anything to say that maybe our prime minister is doing the wrong. No, he's not doing the wrong thing. He's doing the right thing. Because everything that he has said, he did it, and the Islamic State of Nigeria know that it's coming. So based on what I was trying to say in regards to our Clariden's earlier submissions, he was talking about the military, the army coming out openly, in a national TV. They were making that statement that, oh, if they wanted to level, you know, the way these people talk with pride, they are not afraid because they know where they know that the Islamic State of Nigeria, they think that they own it. And by the way, why they don't have control in what they said or in what they put out there is that they know that the so-called international community will back them. Remember when criminal, the one from Portugal, the head of UN or whatever his name is, I forget his name. when he came to Islamic State of Nigeria a long time ago, he was praising the then president, that he thanked them for rehabilitating the terrorist Boko Haram into the Nigerian army, which they started refuse, like they're not accepting that they're doing it again. They said no, it's a lie, it's a propaganda. I'm beginning to wonder, why are they rejecting that they haven't done this? Why it's on the whole newspapers and media and other this thing? It's out there in the social media. I don't know why they started rejecting, saying that, oh no, they didn't do it. Boko Haram have been enlisted in the Nigeria, not just military, police, DSS, custom, and the rest of it. Even to the extent that we don't have anything with people that have a disability or other, but there was somebody that he have a physical challenges and other, was recruited in the police in either Bauchi or Adamawa or so in the north, in the northern region of the Islamic State of Nigeria. And I do again, because this is to show you that these people don't go to training to do. That's why the difference will come from Biafra. How can you go and recruit somebody that has physical challenges? The guy cannot walk properly. Like I said again, we are not making fun of who have physical. No, not about that. But how did the person manage to get training and get like how did it happen? Or did they just go and buy uniform? They did not buy this uniform. This person was a paid either police or either customers police. One of them. I got this thing on the I bookmarked that photo. This person is being paid, but look at what has happened today. At the end of the day, all these shenanigans is not taking them to anywhere. But Biafra will open that door so that they will see what military is, what recruitment is all about. Not this one that the Shinas and Wodo and the rest of them, they will go. And again, to warning to our people, like those people that are still heeding the advice of these criminals and their cohorts. The Biafra government is not recruiting anyone. We keep on saying this, although there has never been incident of such at the moment, but we will still keep reminding, just like we're reminding our people to continue the voting. The government is not recruiting at the moment. So, like we put up this, military service in the United States of Biafra will be mandatory from 18 to 28 years, Prime Minister have said. So why we are saying this is for people to understand how it will work and what is going on or what is going to happen when Biafra comes. Because not just that the military service will be mandatory. Please, there's a lot of things that you guys have to start doing right. Akahazu will not be permitted in the United States of Biafra. Meanwhile, let me give the mic to our sister at mouthpiece, because we'll be rounding up soon anyway. Go ahead, mouthpiece.
Thank you, my wonderful people. It's like you knew. I just said, let me come in a little bit, just for a few minutes, because I'll soon be going to prepare for work. Thank you, the host G.D. Wakri, Minnesota Wamanya, Clara Dames, and all of you wonderful people, Amuche, Mazionyeka, Rage, who and who will I call and not call the other? Nonso, oh my God, University, please, I don't want to waste the time calling everyone, please. I'm greeting each and every one of you, all protocols observed, every ministers, every wonderful Biafran. I greet you, and I greet our leader, our Papa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Obato Obie. I greet everyone. So I greet our Prime Minister for all he did, and yesterday was really wonderful, wonderful. You see, my people, from the topic in the jumbo, military service in USB will be mandatory from 18 to 28 years. I don't know what other people have said before. I concur wholeheartedly, and I say even from 30 to 40 will be made to go for training for reserve. So everyone who is able-bodied, who is still very strong, even at 50, and you are still strong to carry the gun, you should go and learn for the training, so that anytime anything happens, you will be immediately enlisted. You get? So I thank each and every one of you for being here. In fact, these people who are talking about bringing in the media from the East, blah, blah, blah. Look, you guys have already seen that they don't have anybody to keep on giving out their
because
nonsense propaganda.
In the East.
You see, people are afraid, and for the fact that Nigeria is now being ruled part military, part civilian. So now they have given the military shoot at sight and everything. So nothing is democratic anymore in Nigeria. It's now a pure Islamic country that you can do anything and get away with it. Any atrocity, any evil, you can do it in Nigeria and get away with it. Look at just early this morning when I was still tweeting and retweeting some of the things I saw on Twitter. I saw where Pete Edochie, oh my goodness, Pete Edochie, a staunch Catholic, was there trying to compare and contrast Islam and Catholic for you.
What church?
Invariably, he is now telling each and every one of you Nigerians, pro-Nigerians, those who promote Nigeria, that you can now embrace Islam. What are you, that in fact, that Catholic and Islam is the same. That is what he's trying to tell you. So, which means invariably, he has been recruited to start preaching Islamic country for you. If you are still a one Nigerianist and you are still believing in one Nigeria, thinking that tomorrow, that if you do anything, you are still under a Christian country. Lie. You will be judged by only, because what they say is there is only Islam or traditional. Now, whatever happens in that country, don't talk about Christianity at all. The way they remove history, now they have removed Christianity in the whole of Nigeria. If you are still thinking and believing that you will soon, in fact, before 6 months, you will see them pulling down all the churches. All these CAN ministers, that the CAN, that's the Christian Association of Nigeria, they are all in on it. They've been paid to shut their trap and start preaching. In fact, that is what they meant by going to the East. I'm trying to tell each and every one of you. When they say they want to recruit people in the media to start preaching Islamic country and saying and supporting them, this is what they meant. Don't always look at it, on top. Go deep. If you are the type that God tells things, you will go deep and you will understand what they meant. It's not just going to the media to preach their propaganda. No, there's a lot they preached in that there, because they're trying to fight Biafra in all angles. Because remember, our Prime Minister said the only religion that will be recognized in Biafra is going to be Judaism, Christianity, and traditional religion. So what they are trying to do is to come from all angles. But unfortunately for them, Odogu the dragon is the man. He is on fire. He is on fire. And in fact, one man trouble. He said he's 1 in 50. He is 1 in a million. He's 1 in a million. So my people, keep doing what you're doing. Keep preaching the gospel, because they see that maybe those obedient idiots who keep on talking down against Biafra, who are always on space are not doing as much as they want. That's why you see in a country where a military supposed to be in the barracks protecting their country, they are on space. Who does that? Which country does that? It's a shame. If they don't know that what they danced yesterday on space is a dance of shame for the military of the so-called Nigeria, they don't know it's a dance of shame. Let me just yield my mic now because other people haven't spoken and I see some hands up. Thank you, my wonderful people. Whenever I'm not with you, I'm with you in spirit. Thank you, and may God bless each of you, whether you are a host, co-host, or speaker, or listener. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama keep blessing all of you. Ise. The gods of Biafra are happy with you. Thank you.
Thank you, our sister at Mouthpiece, for that a wonderful one. And guys, like I told you, in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, I'll be shutting down the space so that we'll have a little bit of sip of water before our Minister of Information comes on, because he will be at the top of the hour on this 10:33 p.m. my time. So, and Mazi Shidera, Bukoye will too much time because I'll be taking like 2 minutes on those on the mic and those that want to come and make the submission before we call it a day. Unfortunately, today, this is the first time we have interruption because I'm happy with it as well. Look at this. So, thank you so much, our own mouthpiece, for that wonderful. Mazi Shidera, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, JD Walker. I'm a timer, so you don't need to worry about me. The co-host, greetings from here, our own minister, Minister Utunwamanya. Good afternoon from our location. Our own wonderful sister, Clara Beams. I greet you from here, mouthpiece of the gods and the goddess. I greet you from here, Maazonye Kachuku, aka Nkodinamba. I greet you as well, Amuche Janfuri. Beautiful Sister Stella, greetings from here. Maazi, Simon, Emeka, I greet you. Christopher, Ochuko, Ebere, Chuku, Emeka, Osadebe. A lot of people are here. So please, if I didn't make sure they have no verse, make me no take much time. So greetings, fellow Biafrans all over the world and lovers of freedom. Wherever you are, I send you my greetings. So I will just take it in a jiffy. The topic of the day, military service in USB will be mandatory from 18 to 28 years. You see, I didn't get what the zoo were dancing on the space yesterday because they actually blocked me since last year. I don't give them a breathing space, so they had to block me off. Maybe from my other account, I will go and listen to their shenanigans. So I want to thank our PM especially for taking this upon himself to liberate our people and to liberate Africa at large. Because for me, I believe, in as much as we take Biafra as our religion, we also believe that the restoration of Biafra. Oh, Onyekwa, this will not allow me to speak.
You always have somebody calling you.
Ndia Wundara. Am I still coming out?
Go ahead, you're audible.
Hello? Am I coming out?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, very good. So, I believe that Biafra restoration will be a liberation to Africa at large. Because what we are going to do now is that dream of Gaddafi. The dream he had for Africa, that is the dream we Biafran have for the entire Africa. Because we are going to, disintegrate and integrate again. We are going to disorganize to come back and build a structure the way it is in Europe and the way it is in some other continent. Okay, so it is actually a favor to all these Africans that are rising up, the likes of Senegal, the likes of Mali, the likes of Burkina Faso, the likes of Niger Republic. So a whole lot of African country that desires to be independent, that they can manage their resources and utilize it for the best interest of their people. It is actually time for you to come out and support us, because once we are free, you are free as well, because we are going to break the shackle of the colonies. We are going to make it very useless for them, because Africa indeed are precious. We can't be subdued by this Caucasian
they think that they can control us, they can determine our life with just an ink of pen. That is not going to happen in this generation. We have come to sit to liberate Africa. Okay, and I applaud the likes of Dr. Cho Ayaba, the president of Ambazonia Liberation Council. I want to thank him specially because the man also is doing a very wonderful job. So our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taught us a lot of things, and we are utilizing it at this critical time. Before he was kidnapped, he was talking of mental toughness. Nothing. You don't need to rely on our muscle. We rely on our mental, to be able to, carry a lot of things, so that emotions will not kill us. Because we can't fight this liberation through emotions. We have to be mentally strong. That's why he is mentally strong. Even in the hands of the enemy, he speaks boldly and he roars like a lion that he is. So our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a great man, and our PM is a good guy. The ministers that are working with him are good guys. We, the wonderful Biafrans, are also the good guys. Okay, so all this nonsense from the zoo terrorist army and what have you. So let me use my back here.
Thank you so much, our brother Mazi Shidera, for that wonderful one. The same thing happened in Stella's space yesterday when you were about to talk, and then someone have to call you. Maybe that person is timing you or something. I don't know what's going on. But thank you for your submission. Our own sister Stella, hands is up. Stella, the mic is yours.
Thank you, sir. Jidewa, I salute you. Otunwa Mwanya. All the ministers in the house, I salute you. Claudim, sis, I salute you. Mouthpiece, Mazi Onye Kachuku, Mauche, Mazi Chidera, I salute you. We are many here. Tochi Emeka, we are many. And let me go down. One, ST, I salute you. Eke, Bio, I salute you. Steven. So, I've saluted everyone I can. So, good afternoon from here. We are many. I said, God bless you. Have a good day from me. And the topic is military service in USB will be mandatory from 18/28 years, and the vote. And I support it. But I also want it also earlier, because Nande Nilo Balokili na I don't know the situation that will be in future with a Fulani and the Hausas and the Fulani and the Middle Belt and the Fulani and the Yorubas. It's only God that can, tell. And if they're not able to eject, send away, pursue, all these Fulanis back to Futajalom, it then means that it will be like Biafra will be like Israel with Hamas and Palestine surrounding them. You understand? So for that reason, I will even suggest that that the military what do you call it, exercises, the lead will have started even from a younger age. Last time we saw Fulani Mujahid baby. He was a 5 years old boy carrying AK-47, and you see how he carried it, was like so confident about it. It then means he's been carrying it. You understand? So teaching our children how to handle gun, how to handle tough situations and stuff like that, getting to 18 years, they've already known if they want to really enter military, or they want to stay in the manufacturing and every other administrative part of it, or they want to really enter into Biafra military by 18. In fact, by 16, 15, they've known already, and they will now begin to work towards it. But depending also, because some people prefer to, because even in the military they also have medical doctors, engineers. And military is a whole world of its own. So what we'll be having in the outside, the military also have the same in the inside. So, and you being a medical doctor in the military means you will be a medical doctor at the same time, know how to handle gun, at the same time you're a soldier also. So because people like that can go to war front and stuff like that. It's not like when you now go to as a medical doctor, you now go to war front only to be carrying injections and all the thing. No, you will be in uniform, military uniform, carrying your own ammunition. Why is he also dealing with the medical aspect of it? So what I'm trying to say is this. It's okay, 18/28 years is okay, but you see, I prefer starting it from the children, level, because when you teach children something, it doesn't go away from them, and then making sure they keep fit. You know, last time we saw Nigerian military, particularly their women with Afon Tonto and Iken Tonto. It was funny. It was funny, you understand? And so, and that thing is as a result of them not even starting from the very young age. There'll be a time you eat and eat, and when you add the whole exercise of the world, the stomach wouldn't go down anymore. It has passed. So it's good when you want to start. It's just like all these children or people that are into gymnastics and stuff like that. They started from very little age. You understand? And getting to that, they are 18, 16. They are experts already. You understand? So that's what I want to say. And then concerning religion, I see say something, and this is shocking. But the thing is this, so um, 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 if you do some research, I don't want to offend anybody, but that is the truth. I know sometimes when you're bringing out the truth, sometimes it's annoying. But I'll say it, and you go and find out. Don't fight me. Just go do research, because people in the church are different things. But you see, the head of the church is where the problem comes. So it's just like the name of the church she mentioned before. The people there, the normal congregations, they're okay, and some are misled, some are finding things out by themselves. It's only God that will solve that one. But you see, the people at the head, that's where the thing, you understand? Because there's something I saw, and they said that it was those people at the head that created the one that are fighting us. You understand? They created it, and because they try to absorb them into the thing they were doing. So that part of the world, like the Arabs, they refused. So the only way out was to bring a lady that convinced the main man, and the main man they now helped him to establish the people that have been looking for our trouble. So at the end of it, that was also how they now started conquering that side. But then the men, their own headquarters, they said they were formerly, they are into moon and star and stuff like that, But when they now saw that they kept on killing these Christians, and these Christians keep on coming back, they will even bring their head and say, kill me. After all, when you kill me, I go to heaven. So at that time, the head of that place you called, they started getting tired of it. So what did they do? They now joined the Christianity and the other one, and then they now joined them together. That was how they formed that one. No matter that the members there, the members there, some don't understand what's been going on, but some also understand. They don't care. That is why when you enter there, you see a big python head they use in decoration. That's a whole. If you go there with only with the sign surrounding the whole place, the whole church, the whole hall, will tell you where you are. You understand? I mean, the sign. Please, my people, begin to read the sign. Signs are very important, because that you will see a sign inside the church. That you will see a sign inside the church, does not make the sign not to have the same meaning. You understand? The sign has its own meaning. Church also stand another thing. So, but you see, with the signs, you'll be able to recognize where you are. It's just like people that are, going to churches. You enter inside the church, just look around the wall, look around you, and find out, study signs, so that when you enter with the sign, you know what they are up to. You know whether the man of God is really man of God or is into occult and stuff like that. So that was how they now joined that main thing, that church. They joined the people, joined them together. That is where the whole, deception in church started. And so at the end of the day, they also joined them so that there will be peace, because they kill them and kill them, they are not finishing. The more they kill the Christians, the more they show up. So they now form them, and that's how the religion is. So when they're now coming out, You know, people that don't understand see from the periphery, you know.
I don't understand.
When they're now
Our
coming
sister
out,
conclude, but you know that I'm finishing in 5 minutes time or 10 minutes
Yeah,
time. Because
so
our
when they're
minister
not
is coming.
coming out, you know, they're not bringing. Thank you, sir. They're not bringing in the one world government. And then I said, you know, that Islam and Christianity and Judaism is one. But it's not true. We don't worship the same God. Islam, their own God, chop off head. You understand? But you see, the Christianity from that side, it's true. I mean, it's the same with the other one. Somehow. But you know, you can argue. But that's what it is. But the thing is that you can't join the three because they're not the same. You know, so when you now see Dochie or you that guy has joined the global one world church. You understand? Because if you guys remember when Deboye and Yedekbo, even Kumuyi, all of them, they hosted one feast, you know, where they're now saying that Islam and Christianity and Judaism, that is one God, everything is okay, let's dine together and wine together. That is false. So that's where that thing lies. I appreciate the time you gave me, Jidawa. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, our sister Stella. I'm sorry for that. You know that because normally I don't close the program, but because our Minister of Information is coming online in the next 12 minutes. So I don't want to stay too long when he comes in and whatever. So because I need to give the mic to those on the mic, 1 minute, except our two co-hosts. Chuku Meze, please, if you can take just 2 minutes, not more than that, please.
Yeah, thank you, Judewak. I'll be very quick. Good morning, every BIAFRANs, all ministers, co-hosts, and the host. Like always, we gather here to do what we always do. So, because we need to do the needful to continue to propagate this gospel until we get into that promised land. I just want to say, we can all say that from the broadcast by our Prime Minister yesterday, we can see that it's only the truth that will stand the test of time. Despite all the evil these people did, even like almost over 2 years ago, they thought that the truth would not surface, but finally the truth came out. So I just want to encourage each and everyone to continue to hold on to the truth and continue to do the needful. And also, as we can see, you know, they say in times of in dangerous time and in time of when you feel like your existence is being threatened, you're required to take drastic measures and proactive actions. As you can see what Israel is passing through, because whatever they're passing through is also what we are going through, because Biafra is Israel, Israel is Biafra. So it's very mandatory that this military service must be well implemented. Everybody needs to be like defense conscious, because even after we get Biafra, the envy is going to grow bigger. And these Islamists, these jihadists, they're still not going to stop. They're going to keep trying, because if nobody's trying, then it means you're not doing anything. We can see the same way. They're attacking us because they know what we are doing is touching them. So I just want to thank each and every one of us. And also, please, let us try and let's share this space, and let's continue to share this space so that it will go viral. Thank you, everyone, for coming here again, and we'll meet in the space of our information minister. Thank you, the co-host, once again, for the opportunity. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, our brother Chuku Meze, for that wonderful one and being on time as well. Thank you so much, and thanks for understanding that we just have to follow the protocol, because even if I'm here and then the Minister of Information or Success, our Prime Minister comes out, the space automatically shut down. That is just the rule. We just have to take it. Thank you so much. And who else? Okay, Emeka Oragu, let's just wait for Emeka Oragu. Emeka Oragu, you can go. Just take like a minute or two, please, because I will be giving the two co-hosts time at the moment. Emeka Oragu, just take 2 minutes. Thank you for coming, my brother. Please. Emeka, the mic is yours. Please, 2 minutes and...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds to fire. Our co-host, Minister Otunwamoya, please, your closing remark, please. Thank you.
Do you want me to go first?
Okay, go first, Clara James.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
go first. Go first.
thank you, GJ Walker. Thanks for doing this. You're a true Biafran, a gallant one at that. And thank you, our co-host. I'm going to try, and please don't. I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce this name.
Otu
Otutuwanya.
nwa mwanya, otu nwa mwanya.
Otutuwanya, our minister.
Yeah,
You are
Tokonamo.
awesome. You are always there. You come in, you watch out if there's any need for help. I've noticed that, and I noticed that that's what you do. We are very grateful to have you. Thank you. Thank you for your selfless job that you're doing. And every speaker that has come in this morning, from my side this morning, or I know it's now afternoon. Yeah, every speaker that has come in, thank you very much for your contribution, and the listeners as well. We are very grateful. This Biafra that we want and the Biafra we shall get. The topic today, it's a very interesting topic. People have deliberated on it. People have gone as far as saying start even from 10 to 12 years. And we've agreed and we've talked about probably, in our schools and in our education that, talking about Biafra before the actual Biafra, before you actually apply for being listed and joining the military. Probably it's going to be from 18 to 28 years. We are very conversant and we are very sure that the current people who are propagating the Biafra struggle or the Biafra government in exile at the moment, they have been tested and we are very sure of what they are capable of doing. So we are in good hands. Whatever they come up with, it is always a win-win for us. It's always going to be a positive outcome. So dear Biafrans, so this topic is an interesting topic, which is a very good topic for the security and the success of the restoration of Biafra and for further on for Biafran existence. A country without a security is not a country that will survive. We've noticed the superpowers of the world, because of their formidable power in military prowess, they become powers of the world in their financial prowess. They detect, they are the movers and shakers of the world, and Africa has been left behind. Biafra, without Biafra, Africa has died. Biafra brings Africa up. So, my dear people, it is a noble thing. It's a well strategic thing that our Biafra government has put in place. And I'm very, very, very convinced that this is going to happen more successfully. Thank God for who we have currently piloting the affairs of Biafra. We are 100 miles away. We think above, we think a far, far, far before we do anything. And that is why we are very blessed. So, and we talked about our vote. Please, Biafrans, the vote is on. The first round of the vote finishes in May, which is next month, and then it's going to carry on up until October. So Biafrans, some of our own areas are lacking behind because we didn't make the first 10 states or area that it's winning currently. But we are trying our best, and we believe we're doing everything we can do. And we believe our new satellite and that is coming up is going to enhance and improve the voting situation. The issues and the complications we have with the voting, we know is still there, which is internet, which is the fact that the people in our areas have never done e-voting before. It's a difficult thing. So we pray that at the end of the day, we will achieve what we want. So, and please, tomorrow is our fundraising. Please, Biafrans, those are consistent. Please double up on what you're doing, and may God will bless your pocket. wholeheartedly. And for those of you who know that you're capable of funding our restoration, and you're locking behind, waiting for everything to be done before you then come in and say you can do this, you can do that. Even our Almighty God knows that you're doing the wrong thing. Don't stay at the corner anymore. This is the time. The time is now. We want Biafra. Biafra we shall get. Thank you very much, the host, for putting me through here. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Thank you, Clara Deans. Thank you so much for even accepting the co-host. We know that you're busy, and thank God that everything goes the way it goes tonight. And we've done justice to this program, which is the military service in United States of Biafra will be mandatory from 18 to 28 years. So, says PM, Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Biafra. Whether hashtag vote. Voting continues. Thank you so much. Emeka Oragu, make it a quick one, please, before we open one more program.
Thank you very much, my host Dide Work, co-host Clara Deans and Otumo Amoya. Thank you for everyone. This is a very wonderful topic. I missed it all. I mean, I was just busy listening and preparing for school run.
I know your time is the problem. We all know that.
No, don't worry. All of us go still manage now. I greet everyone once again, and God bless you all. The military service, even my children serve. They must enter. Is mandatory. It has to be compulsory. We've been saying this for a very long time. Even some countries, I believe it's China or Japan, one of them, they teach their children how to dismantle weapons. Of course, there's no bullets in it. They'll teach them how to assemble and disassemble weapons. Our kids have to learn this even from when they're small, but maybe not now, since we're just getting our freedom. Mentally speaking, we're trying to get everybody situated. Maybe we say we'll teach person how to use weapon now. When small vex happen, you go Congo, begin shoot people up and down. We don't want that. When they are matured enough, between the age of 18 and 28 is good. Then they can, do extra stuff. But it's a mandatory thing because our enemies are many. Even as we did, our nation has not been redeclared. Even after it's redeclared, it may be like the situation of Israel going through now, where they're literally surrounded by enemies. And they have their Iron Dome, they have their military personnel ready to defend, and which they have been consistently doing for the past how many months now. Gaza has been taken out, and funny enough, it's in the Bible. If people that pay attention to reading the Bible, I briefly listened to the topic about the church and Islam, and if you read the Bible, you know what to do. You know what you're talking about. You know what God says, not what a man of God says. I don't listen to men of God. I tell the truth. Since when I was like a teenager, it's what the Bible says I listen to. That is why I just look at people that argue, about religious, I avoid religious talk by all means, because, many of us are not really conversant with what the word of God says. After everything, the Bible told us that there will be wolves in sheep's clothing. There will be people that will come and claim they are from God. And it's happening, so I'm not surprised. I just want to encourage our people, if you're a Christian, whether Catholic or Protestant or Anglican or, whatever, please make sure you read your Bible. Not waiting pastor tell you just carry, go house. Make sure you not even read. Study your Bible. Know what the Word of God says, and you God will teach you whatever you need to learn, so that tomorrow you won't be easily deceived. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, our brother Emeka Oragu, for that wonderful. And thanks for coming, my brother. It's not easy. Please, for those requesting for mic, you will not be getting the mic because we'll be closing the program. At the moment, Minister of Information is coming. We will go there and then they'll finish up the program from whatever place we'll start from here. Thank you so much. Our Minister, Otunwa Mwanya, and our co-host, please close the program for us.
Yes. All right. Thank you once more. Thank you, great Biafrans. And now listen, everybody, please. There is every need that we must restore the land of the freedom. I've seen people are slaves in their own lands. Even in this Western Union, a lot of people are slaves. A lot of people are in cage. People are not free. We must restore this very land of the freedom. We must do that. Please. There is nothing we gain living our lives in abroad, in the diaspora, outside our own lands. If we die, we die a slave. We died a slave is useless. It is better we were not born. And nothing much to say. Please, Biafrans, whichever ever thing you have, anything you can give to support this movement, to this struggle, this government, do it. The reward is from Elohim. It's Elohim that will reward you. And Biafrans are watching. All of us are going to be heroes. We're not going to leave this work for our children. We are following the path of our parents. They laid this background for us. It has fallen on our shoulder to fight and restore it for our unborn children, to maintain and sustain and return this land of the freedom. If not, there is no other nation where people will be free, where there will be a true worship of Elohim. It is going to be only in Biafra land. I yield the mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our Minister Otunwamoya, for that wonderful closing remark of yours. And Amuche and Ikene Odie, please, we will not be handing mic because our Minister have given us that opportunity. He should have been started by now, but I think he's waiting for me to close the program so that he can come up. Thank you guys for coming. We'll be going to our Minister of Information Space because he's scheduled it for by 11 p.m., which is 11:03 now. Thank you, everyone that's been on space tonight. Otunwamoya, our co-host, our Minister, and Clara Dims, Emeko Ragu, Stella, our own, Amuche, sorry for that, Okena Odia, Christopher Okenwa, our own, at Mouthpiece, Frank, Simon Ekwa, Obi, Chicago, Archbishop, Mazi Uwama, and David Nana, BWOC, thank you, my brother, Biafra Free Energy Tech, Shima Okoro, I think, yep, and everyone, Ezebinoya, Ochokofet Fet, Simon Isuchuku, Ebero Kafu, Bethlehem, you get why, she's Obasi. Ngozi and the rest of everyone. There's a veteran dragon too. Thank you, my brother Simon Eba and Didi Stella. Ben Owabo, there's a lot of our people here. Please, if I don't mention your name, we're running out of time. Thank you guys for coming. One thing I have to say is that it does not matter what the enemies and saboteurs and traitors of Biafra, those happy slaves and the slave enabler in our land, it does not matter what you do. 2nd of December is your expiry date. Biafra will be restored. Thank everyone that has been here on space tonight. Thank you, and see you at our Minister of Information space. Thank you, sir, and good night.
Night. Good night.